Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. How you getting on today? Right, I've done a lot. Can I remember what I've done? Probably not. In here, we have a whole lot of extra color. We have added to the bridge that goes around the middle. I've decided that up here, I want to try and kind of see what it looks like with quartz. I do really like the look of the black and the white, but I do think that I'm not getting a proper, I don't know, what word do I want to say here? A proper view and a proper feel for the area, because this is still all sandstone. But then I'm really reluctant to change all this color and change it to a completely different block, because odds are I hate it. And then I'm stuck with a color that I hate and I have to change it all over again. And honestly, I'd rather probably punch those rabbits over there than do it multiple times. So in here, we are playing around with having the black and the white as this ring up here. But more importantly, down here, also I have a walkway down now and I'm still just going to jump down the blocks. Like, what's the point? So down here, we've gone for the black ring in the middle, which I mentioned last time. We have all the sectors cut off by the quartz, and we have the outline as the quartz. And they all follow their separate colors, gone for the glass and the concrete. And I think it looks great. I mean, that might be just my opinion. You might think it's ugly, and well, if you do, well, I really thought that would just zoom in on my face. Apparently, that's not how lava works. So these are now double white, and I have changed them to the stairs because I think it just fits better. It looks much better. So when we go up here, you can then wander up. We'll go up here. There was a suggestion to say that this shouldn't be square, so I've kind of dug it. I haven't dug in. That's the complete opposite. I've actually placed blocks in here. That's the word I'm looking for. And I could possibly see me doing something like with these blocks here, maybe go, but I don't really know. I haven't thought that far yet. But I really like the way that this looks. And when this is all a tree that goes up in the center here, and then we have like a branch coming off here and a branch going off here and then down there, I think it'll look really cool. I think this down here really suits the area, but having all the sandstone in the places really does throw it off. But I'm really not 100% sure what to do about that just yet, because again, I'm not replacing all these blocks and making them all quartz because, well, one, quartz is incredibly hard to come by, and that would take me hours upon hours. And then if I do literally just hate the area, not only have I done it once and it's taken me a week, I've done it multiple times and it's taken me the rest of my life, and on my deathbed they're like, do you regret anything? And I go, well, have you seen my Minecraft world? That's what I regret. So I don't know what I'm doing, but that's what I've done off camera. But what are we doing next? See previous answer. I have absolutely no idea, but we move, we go on, it's gonna be great. So first things first, we need to go see if this looks as cool as I think it does on the map, but it actually has just come to my attention. Where am I? I've completely lost my train of thought. I was gonna say that I thought something, and then when I thought something, then it just didn't make any sense, and now I don't think that anymore. That makes sense? Basically, I was gonna say that you're not gonna see the colored bits because it's just under the actual ring. And then I was gonna say that makes no sense, but now that I'm looking at this map here, as it apparently just begins to, well, that's just not great, is it? Anyway. So I thought something, and then I thought that I'm an idiot for thinking that, but the more that I think about it, the more I think I'm right. The colors are in fact under the walkway, which means that, this means you can't see them, can you? So what have I done that for? What is it actually covered by? Is it? Yeah, it is. So that is, how have I done that? Have I done that by mistake? My goodness, I am special. How have I done that then? So basically, I did think a second ago, I thought to myself that we're not gonna actually see them. And then I very quickly corrected myself because I thought that you definitely could. And then, I don't know, I was just setting myself up for the, oh, Mark, you're an idiot, you definitely can. You can't see them. There's no point in me doing that. So, I also don't know if I like the quartz on this bridge. I think I do, except because you can see here and the lights of here being white, it kind of takes away from the bridge being white, if that makes any sense at all. But also, where are we? Why is this side of the semicircle? Why is this, the top side of the diamond, darker than the bottom side? I'm definitely not imagining that. That's very weird. Why is that then? Probably not really important, but basically what we're saying here is, I was like, oh yes, the next part of this episode, it can be fixing the map. It's gonna look so cool. It doesn't, and I could cry, but we're not going to. I'm not going to. Everything's gonna be splendid. I was even just thinking there, I was like, oh, class, right? What we'll do, we'll just change this bit here to be pink. We'll change this bit here to be purple. Everyone will be happy. It'll be just splendid. But no, it won't, because this 3-bit here is directly under that. You still won't see it. Can you see the glass? Not really. What have I done? All of this was purely for me, but I thought it was going to look ridiculously cool on the map, and I'm livid. This is why I can't be left in charge of stuff, because even when I think I've done a great job, I've not done a great job, and I could honestly just scream. So basically, not only do I not know what we're doing next, I also might not as well have just done that, because what was the point? I am now thinking that these walls now, well, I still don't know what I'm doing with these walls. What we could do, it might look terrible. Why are you gonna spawn over here in the background? Be nice. Where's my aim gone? Why don't my, oh my God, what are you? Go away. What I'm thinking, where are you? Go away. Terrific. Where have these all just started spawning from? Like, I know it's nighttime, but like, it was nighttime a second ago. Can you actually leave me alone? What I'm trying to say, I don't care what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go to bed and then we'll come back and it'll be morning like right about now. It'll be morning right about now, basically, yeah. So good. I hope that looks as good as I think it does. That camera angle was horrendous. I'm very sorry for who I am as a human being. How am I this far away? I've got jog back. Anyway, my thinking. All this could be changed, but then that would just look awful. If I do it and it looks terrible, then I just cry. I'm really struggling for ideas here. What we could do is, because this is quartz and it's the colors, if we had the strip of quartz going straight up the middle here, right? That'd be fine. Then we have like a band of the color like here, then quartz, and a band in the middle, and then more quartz. And we could have like the color, white, and then it'll come down to the walkway here. And that would just make it really colorful. It would kind of stick to a pattern. It might look okay, but just at the same time, it just might look horrendous. And it's a big risk. It's a big thing to do and a big risk to take because it might look that bad. And then it's a lot of work for it to look terrible. But then also it's a complete waste of resources making all that concrete in the glass. And then if we don't like it, then there was no point in doing it. Also, because I just remembered, look, this is now all sandstone. It was sand. It's now sandstone. Did you want to know that? Probably not really. Are you better for knowing it? Definitely not. But I told you anyway. I hope I can trust you with that information. Basically, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the walls. And it's really bothering me because, I don't know, I was really set on the grass. Or at the very least, the leaf blocks. And they just... I'm just gonna jump off a bridge. I was really set on that idea and I thought that it would be really cool and it would just be great. It wasn't, and it's terrible, and it's kind of really just put me off because now I'm just all of a sudden thinking, do I actually know what I'm doing? Probably not. So the alternative, you know, apart from like my voice like breaking, the alternative is we just start work on the tree and then get all that in. We then design the inner bit, but I don't know, it's a bit of a mess. Another suggestion that was given to me, because the tree in the middle, using the wood, that's fine, but then obviously the leaf blocks are just gonna look ugly. There's just no really other way to put it. So we could just like make our own leaf blocks. We could use like the green concrete or even the emeralds and just have like a wild looking tree and make it look structurally build it and make it look natural, except instead of using leaf blocks, we use the emeralds. And then I don't know, we could do something with like a beacon in the you know what I mean? As long as the beacon is on top of 9 of them, then we would have the beacon working and then the actual tree itself would be glowing from on top. And that could be really cool. But then these emeralds are kind of mad and they're kind of weird, but it could work and it could look really cool. But then do I have enough of these? I think someone, when we were on the server, was selling a lot of emeralds in the shopping district. And just now that I've said that, because I quite like the idea of actually using the emeralds as the tree leaves, I'm gonna go and double check and see if there are emeralds other places. Because I tell you what, if I can't get a hold of emeralds, I ain't trading for them just to make a sculpture out of them. So I'm gonna go on a wee adventure, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back in the shopping district. It's been quite a while since we've actually been here. And well, I actually know where I'm going, but I'm not really sure if it was one of the places that got pillaged before the server closed. There's still loads of redstone stuff. The coal's gone, and yeah, I figured if someone had taken all the coal, someone's definitely taken all the emeralds, which kind of ruins the plan that I had. I thought in here would be a dead certainty for where I could actually get, oh, okay, right, hold on, there's loads of ice. Okay, we could probably do something with ice. Oh, that could be kind of cool. I'm not really sure how it would work in the desert, but yeah, okay. Do I have a shulker in here? No, I don't. I'm gonna grab a load of this and we can come back and get more if need be. Let's put you in there. You can go in there. You and you. And we will get them at some point. Don't know when, but remind me all that junk is in there. If they were selling totems and emeralds, there's a villager farm somewhere. Goodness only knows where it actually is. Anyway, not important. The emeralds aren't there. And that kind of sucks. Where am I? So I don't really know what we can do with that information. I don't have a good source for emeralds. There might be a farm somewhere, but I don't actually really know how you would use it. So realistically, the idea to make a tree out of the emeralds has kind of gone, I think. So I'm not really sure what to do. Anyway, I'm gonna go see if I have any that's really close. I'm gonna see if I have any I can't speak. It's gone. I was doing really well. I'm gonna go and see if I have a surplus of emeralds at my base. And then if I do, the plan is back on. So I'll see you at home. Right, we're back home. I've checked everywhere. I just don't have any emeralds. I apparently have just taken all the ones I have and I've turned them into a beacon at the actual place. But we do have a donkey. And well, that might be better than the emeralds. So yeah. Oh my God, we've got 2. We have 2 donkeys. This is a development. Anyway, hello Alejandro. Excellent. Okay, so we don't have any emeralds. That's kind of sad. But is there 3 of them? No, you just wandered over there. Okay, that's right. Get off of there. Okay, so recap. We have 2 donkeys. We don't have any emeralds. That's really sad. But my Christmas tree is still up in the Minecraft world, and my Christmas tree is still up in real life. So I'm basically just as disheveled in this series as I am in real life. So I mean, that's an insight into my life that you probably didn't need, but you have now. It should be going down tonight. It might not. If it doesn't, I'm not to blame. Where are the emeralds? Grab that. There's some. Oh, go away. Stop it. Put that in there. Right. So yeah, we have 41 emeralds, and however much is still back at the base. So that's not great. Do I have any? This is like my wallet. No, nothing in there. That's really not ideal. So I'm not really sure what to do with that information. But we move, we go on. I digress. We'll be fine. I'm sure of it. But that idea might not work, or maybe I don't know. I don't know how many blocks you realistically need to build a working canopy. Because if I've got 41 emeralds on me now, and if we have maybe 2 stacks at the base, that's 120. Oh my. Right, hold on. Stop. Okay, right. Where was I? Basically, what? That's 128 plus 4. We have 170. I don't know, 169 or something like that. This camera angle is horrible. If it's making you feel unwell, I would apologize. But to be honest, most of my content probably turns your stomach anyway, so it's nothing new there. Anyway, we have about 160, give or take-ish, maybe, possibly, emeralds. Will that be enough to make a tree canopy and all the branches? Probably not, but it might be, it might not be. We could possibly make them out of emeralds and lime wool, or lime concrete, or green wool, green concrete, and glass, so they're all different kind of colors. That could be kind of cool. This is literally just me monologuing while this tunnel loads in while I run back, because this useless kind of content here is exactly when I like to do my thinking. Those different shades of green might look terrible. It might look great, but it really might not. Is it better running like this? Or no, it's probably... Look me in the eyes and just let me tell you a story. Those different greens might look kind of tree-like, but at the same time, they might look awful. So that might be something to keep an eye on, and that might be something to think about. I also grabbed a lot of ice. I have no idea why. Anyway, I'm going back to the base. We have a few different ideas that we have in mind, so I'll see you in a wee bit when I actually work out a plan on what to do. Right, we're back, and I'm gonna build a tree. That's what I've decided. We're gonna replace a big sandstone pillar in the middle. We're gonna put all the logs in, and then we're gonna build the branches. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm gonna put in all the logs. I can't remember where I've put my wood. Aha! So I brought all this dark oak logs because I really thought that the dark oak would look quite nice with the sandy, kind of lighter blocks in the desert. So I'm gonna replace the middle pillar all with the dark oak logs, and then we'll come back and we'll put in the branches because I don't really know what I want them to look like. Hello, boy. With that being said, I'll see you once I've put in the trunk. Is it called a trunk? I think it's a tree trunk. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I tell you what, things have kind of happened very quickly, and I'm starting to realize why I don't just do things off the top of my head, because I kind of don't think about everything, and I don't really know how this is gonna go. So, let me tell you what's happened. I'm not really sure at first glance, but you might be able to see I've made this a little bit bigger. So this shape here is bigger than this shape here, obviously. I wanted that because I really want this tree to be something epic. I want it to be huge and really just large scale. But, and it might not be an issue, or it might be just completely world ending, but at the same time, it might not be. I think we can probably just work on it. I've already said that the work that I've done can easily be replaced. Basically, what I'm talking about is this walkway here that I've done round was fit to measure this shape here. So what's gonna happen when this new bigger shape tries to come up? Well, we're about to find out. We'll problem solve together. So it actually works quite well, you know. It's not perfect, and it does actually leave room for maybe a little bit of other customization, but I didn't actually run into any problems like I kind of thought I would. It actually fits round pretty perfectly. So this will be the sides of the tree trunk, hopefully. And when you look down here, it pretty much touches just the edges here, and I actually don't hate that, because then in here we could, well, I'm not really sure what would go here. This would maybe be like sandstone, but then this could be the color. So we could have like a glass pane there and a glass, so just to stop you falling down, and that could be quite funky. I quite like that idea. Maybe if we just put like a half slab there, then the glass pane there. I'm actually going to do that right now, and then I'll show you what I mean, because I hope that you can visualize it, but if you can't, they will then look a little something like this, which I think is a markable improvement. It does make in here a little bit square, which isn't really oh, for It does make in here a little bit square, and that's not the kind of whole vibe I was wanting, but I think that leaves us open to possibly customizing a little bit more. We can add a load of other stuff to it. It could be a little less square, but at the same time, there's worse shapes than squares. So, you know, I think that's quite an improvement. Next up, what I'm going to be working on, I think, is trying to design and make it so the tree branches come out of here, but it'll be easier to do up here and have them coming out this way, that way, all over the place, because down here, if I'm trying to make this platform where we can actually still walk around it, having the tree trunk sticking out and cutting off where we can actually go isn't exactly ideal. So let me go grab some more wood. We can start trying to mess around with the tree branches here. But so far, I think this is quite cool. We need to work out what's going down here, but I think we're onto our winner right now. I'm very happy with this idea. All right, so I've already recorded far too much. The episode's almost at the end. You're probably sick and tired of me, so I've been messing around with the branches myself. And basically, here's kind of what I've gone for. They obviously don't have the leaves on them because, well, that's still, you know, to be decided and all that kind of, you know. Look, I need to think about it more. I still don't know what I want, but here's the kind of design I like. So these sweep up and you can still walk under them. That'll be cool. Then, obviously, yeah, when the leaves are on there, you probably can't. I might need to think about that a bit more, but that's fine. The ones up here are kind of class. I think that these will work really well. We'll fill all of these up with tree leaves or whatever we actually do with them. I think that'll be perfectly fine. We were going to design these together, but like I said, we are pretty much at the end of the episode, and well, I've said far too many times in this episode we're going to be doing the branches, and if I didn't do them, well, there would be riots in the streets and you'd be coming to my house to punch me. So now that we've put these two branches in and we have a general idea of what they're going to be looking like, I'm going to wrap up today's episode. I feel like we haven't done all that much today, but the place is a lot more colorful, so I mean, that's a win to me. I still hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, you can leave a like. They make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. They're completely free. I can tell you're liking the demonic hellhole that I've started to build back there. So it's a win-win-win. And really, what more could you ask for? You can also subscribe to the channel completely for free. You get new videos at least once a week. You'll get to see what's happening with this hole. It's pretty colorful. There's going to be a tree. It's going to be really naturey. It's going to be green and recyclable. Everything's going to be great. So, I mean, you're not going to want to miss that, are you? So, having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble. You don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll see yous later.